Welcome to my channel. I'm Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy's Road to Spirituality. This is going to be a reading for the divine feminine, twin flame, soulmate, divine partners, spiritual marriages, a type of energy here, guys, on my channel. I hope you're all doing well and you're taking good care of yourselves and you are actually on the right path. And you have to believe this, you have to do the work, guys. I mean, it is what it is. It is a process. It is a road to spirituality, a road to enlightenment, awakening, ascension. I pre-shuffle the cards, the two decks that I'm going to use for you, Divine Feminines, for September. This is going to be Divine Feminines in September 2022. It's going to be a general reading or general, messages, spiritual messages, love, life, work, career in general. All the elements are included in this reading, of course. Fire, air, water, and earth are welcome here in this reading. I pre-shuffled the decks, as I said, and the energy. I mean, for me, it was like I felt filled up before I came into this reading because I felt the spirit telling me you have everything for this message to run smoothly. I actually blessed and prayed before this message, and I blessed, of course, the message, the reading. I called for protection from the evil one and from all the evil, from all the, um, not negativity in general, because, negativity sometimes can actually tell you something about the other, person or about the situation. So I really feel that it's going to be a feeling message, a fulfilling message. Maybe we are talking about prophecy or self prophecy, is what I'm feeling very strongly here. I'm called to say this by the Spirit of God, the Holy Spirit. I call the Holy Spirit of God to guide us and protect us and show us, enlighten us, with everything that we need in this message. And of course, I call the Spirit to bless us for the entire month of September and for the entire year here. And I thank you, Father, for your presence and for your blessings and for your cooperation, protection, willingness for us to understand and to be enlightened and guided in this message. The cards that fell here while I was shuffling, trying to tell you what I saw in the pre-shuffle. I saw the moon card multiple times. I saw the fool in the reverse. I saw the empress, the high priestess multiple times, judgment multiple times, and in general everything that it goes around. In regards to the situation that the divine feminines are led into or guided into in the month of September. It's gonna be. Um, just moving around us, moving around the divine feminine. We're going to see them from these situations and these energies and these people, put it like that, in the three-dimensional. But all the intentions in general and all the spirits guidance, it's going to be like synchronicities, messages. You're going to see a lot of things that are going to speak to you. You're going to be in that special particular moment. And I see 333 on the timer here. In the other deck that I'm going to use to clarify this message for you, Divine Feminines, I saw the Emperor and I saw the High Priestess as well, the Ten of Pentacles, and of course, a lot of things that didn't actually work in the past, like, delayed opportunities or missed opportunities in regards to manifestation in the three-dimensional through the earth element. It was not possible. It was not actually working for a reason. It was not given or allowed by the spirit, by the divine, to come towards the divine feminine because of a reason, a specific reason that you're going to probably mostly understand in the month of September, or you already understand, and you're guided to actually release and surrender in regards to the past, whatever it didn't work, whatever what it didn't actually, the divine didn't allow you to receive in the three-dimensional. It was for your protection and it was for your help, for you to help you see something, give that thing to yourself, that opportunity to yourself. The cards that fell here are the Ace of Cups, the Five of Swords in the reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this tells me that you're actually, the divine has shown to you or is showing to you in the month of September 2022 that self-love is very, very required of you. It's very expected from you. It's actually very, very real, and it's supposed to fill you up. And that's why the message here for me, the Ace of Cups tells me that the divine is giving us all the necessary, emotional abundance. And I saw the Nine of Cups multiple times in the both decks. Wish fulfillment, fulfilling of your own happiness. You just need to understand that you are supposed to fill your own cup. Self love is not something selfish or stupid or crazy or, beyond I don't know what. It's something natural, and it's something that is supposed to be real, and it's something that is supposed to be constant and balanced, and have its place in your own process of awakening or ascension process, or getting to know oneself. It's talking about oneself in regards to emotions, in regards to how you see yourself. Are you making yourself happy? It doesn't matter if you're not perfect in the in your fleshly body, in your three-dimensional tent. It's supposed for you to fill you up in your spirit, in your soul. The Five of Swords in the reverse tells me that in the month of September, the Divine Feminine is not gonna actually be mind fucked with, in the sense that people are gonna, in the past attack you psychically, or they spread all these rumors and slander and deceit and lies about you, and you felt this and you saw this, you understood this in at a mental level here with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's why you have to release this in the month of September. The Four of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You are kind of stuck financially or in some sort of way in regards to your money. The work is not it, it was not maybe until now for you, specifically, I don't know, beyond. Financially, maybe you have suffered, you had only enough to actually move forward and pay, enough to pay your rent, enough to pay your bills, enough to pay for food, enough to pay for some things. And it kind of, in some sort of sense is like in the way that we are programmed, in the way that we are shown by our parents, in the way that maybe our parents feared in the past, investments in some sort of opportunity situations that our parents maybe didn't actually were courageous enough to step on in faith, because having four pentacles and just keeping them to under your feet, two very close to your heart and one in your head that you need to actually give to somebody, maybe to the divine, because it's actually in your head. It's maybe something that you're working on, or the divine is asking you to work on, because in this way you're going to work for the divine in regards to investing this pentacle in the divine, in whatever the divine is like giving 10% of what you make in order for you to be blessed. This is some the type of Jewish belief that they were giving like 10% of everything that they were like having. And I'm sorry for the noise. I have my windows open because it's very hot where I'm right now, and I don't like ventilators and stuff. So yeah, in some sort of way you have been crumbled, and you have crumbed yourself. You have been crumbled in regards to, and crumbed of course, in regards to your finances, in regards to your work, in regards to whatever you have been given, in regards to finances or time, or whatever invention or investment in the three-dimensional plane you have been, allowed, or you allowed yourself in this sort of way. But with the four pentacles, it's like a number of stability, a number of you being able to grow with from, because the four forms a building, forms a room, forms something that is forms something like a pushchair, or something that can actually help you work with, or create something with, or just move forward with. Is like kind of an investment that you were supposed to understand in regards to your three-dimensional aspect of yourself, whatever investment, whatever you're doing, whatever time, effort, and investment you're putting in the three-dimensional. From this, you're supposed to learn something. You're supposed to understand that maybe you're not you're not supposed to be stingy as other people were stingy towards you, or as you were like programmed mentally, or in the way that in regards to your finances, in regards to your money, in regards to your stability, because it talks very very clearly about stability. You are supposed and meant to build something with this, through this Four of Pentacles. And then with the Four of Wands, or 4 4 in these cards, I saw them in the pre-shuffle very clearly, and the Five of Swords in the reverse, but I didn't put them. I didn't put any attention to these cards, to this message here. The Four of Wands, of course, is a card of twin flames, 11 11. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fire. Fire energy. It is a card of rebuilding, building a more solid foundation. You're given an opportunity here, divine feminines, in the month of September, to rebuild this happiness, this family, this joy, this celebrating life, embracing family, loved ones, yourself, and start building from there. And with the Ace of Pentacles, the divine is telling me that you are receiving, or you already received, or you're receiving this opportunity, this brand new you know um, a possibility, an opportunity, a new gateway, a new, entrance towards something that is really tangible and blessed, and it's given by the divine. It's given for you to actually um, move forward, more move upwards, in regards to your finances, in regards to your investments, everything for that matter. Let's see here. Two cards fell facing down, which are the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Swords in the reverse, with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You walked away and somebody doesn't want you to walk away from them. Somebody wants you to go back to this Ace of Cups, because this clarifies the Ace of Cups here for you, Divine Feminine. um, you have walked away, and in some sort of way you're going to realize that, with the Three of Swords in the reverse, you're not heartbroken anymore. You have healed. It's something that you have released. And the Five of Swords in the reverse with the Three of Swords in the reverse, this fragmented air energy of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So you're kind of like mentally entrapped and spiritually entrapped by the divine, by the spirit, in some sort of kind of way, mentally, because you had to see to have a clarity of the situation, and be able to free yourself from where you actually held yourself in a cage, held yourself captive mentally, where you actually thought in regards to yourself, in regards to the situation of that involves self-love, and it involves unconditional love, agape love from the divine, in regards to yourself, in regards to maybe your divine partner, in regards to others, in your situation, your environment, in your relationship type of, in regards to community, society, everything. It's something that comes from, like, maybe your whole life you have been dealing with this situation, mostly emotionally, to start loving on yourself and see yourself in a clearer, more clear way, in regards to whatever happened, whatever failed, whatever didn't work. And you kept yourself, like, the divine has kept you in this mental state of mind, kind of trapped, in some sort of way. You're like self-sabotaging yourself. You had yourself in a mental conflict, maybe for up to 5 years, up to 8 years here, maybe 3 years. The last 3 years you had to actually release this heartbreak, this disappointment, this, this understood at a mental level, something that is very significant to air signs, very much. um, Being sapiosexual, being actually, being very much activated through your crown chakra, third eye, very important here. But something at a mental, very clear level in regards to yourself. It's something from within. It's something that is a internal process, but it's mental. With the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck and the Death card. Oh my God. Ace of Swords, of course, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, understanding the truth, accepting the truth, living your truth, because the divine has revealed the truth to you, divine feminine, and it's supposed to be like this. You're supposed to be real. You're supposed to be truthful towards yourself, even if it hurts like a mother effer, even if it actually breaks you and cuts you into a million pieces. The truth is very significant. An activation, a mental activation of understanding of the psyche, of consciousness. It's something that many people don't have. Many people have their conscience burned with a burnt iron, and then they don't have a conscience. They don't actually understand that you kept yourself in this financial state, in this investment state type of energy. But it was for a reason. It was like hangman, crazy hangman that is like hanging on a limb for a very long time. He doesn't have clarity, but he still has like it's going through this process of being feeling uncomfortable because what is this? What is wrong with this? What you have kept yourself in a position, or the spirit has kept you in a position here, divine feminine, until now. But now you're like you're supposed to awaken something, and you're gonna receive some sort of a truthful message or revelation, or clarity from the divine in a very specific way in the month of September. And then with the death card underneath the Four of Wands, it is death and rebirth. Something that ended, it needed to die in order for something new to be rebirthed. And the Hierophant is the only alive person here in this card. Actually, it's a major arcana, and is the only major arcana so far. So it's metamorphosis, it's Scorpio season. Something in regards to Scorpio season is going to happen very clearly. Until Scorpio season, this is going to actually happen as well. The Two of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Let's take another roll for the Divine Feminine and clarify a little bit more this situation for the month of September 2022. The Seven of Pentacles jumped here, and I see the Empress, the Justice card, the Star card, Six of Swords, the Queen of Swords, Divine Partners. My God. This is gonna happen. It's happening. Actually, you're still going through this process for a little while, maybe until Scorpio season. It's very, very something very significant with the Scorpio season here. But with the Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Cups in the reversed, be aware, and you're probably aware about somebody that actually mingled very much into some sort of Seven of Cups, but they are in the reverse. Somebody dibbled or dabbled into some sort of emotional, whatever, deceitfulness. They created illusions in regards to their emotions. They invested with other people in other relationships, maybe up to seven, and it all failed for this other person, or maybe it failed for you, and you take it out of resonance if it resonates with you guys. The Seven of Pentacles clearly tells me here that the time is not yet there. I mean, the fruit is not yet ripe, but for you to pick it up. So it's still like talking about having patience. Keep on working on yourself. Keep on, staying in the same, you know, um, higher vibration. Always at work. Always in this process of moving forward, of doing the work of manifesting, creating, and co-creating with the Empress here very clearly. This is Taurus and Libra energy of the Empress. This is co-created with the divine in the three-dimensional. This is a very motherly, very abundant feminine energy, which is your energy, Taurus, Libra, and double Libra here with the Justice card. Libra energy and Taurus maybe were significant. Maybe between Libra and Taurus next year, you're going to receive this proposal of marriage, or you're going to get settled with somebody that is a divine partnership here. Justice tells me that the scales are balanced in regard to the divine court of law. Here in regards to your manifestation in the three-dimensional healing, it's needing to take place after death, rebirth. But once you understood where you actually hurt, in the situation, or you deceived yourself in the situation, you're going to actually be able to be transparent, to be real, to actually shine, even in the most thickest darkness, or missing of the light. But the light, the light of the divine is actually shown to you here in different aspects, in the mental, in the emotional, in your dark night of the soul. Because of course I saw the hermit multiple times in the pre-shuffle as well. I didn't mention it, but I remembered now. The hermit follows the star, and the most beautiful thing is to actually take time for yourself in this hermit. Maybe you're hermiting, maybe Virgo, here this season of Virgo that we are in. is going to be very, very peaceful and enlightening for you, in this sense. You're going to be able to actually, feel yourself, touch yourself, pamper yourself in a real way. You're going to, open yourself in such a way, divine feminine, that is very, very important for you to not be afraid of it. Just not be, to not be afraid of you actually touching your deepest parts of yourself. And just, you're going to be real and honest and very, hard at work. While with the Queen of Swords here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, as I said, air is very, very predominant here. And all the cards besides the Ace of Swords are, all the swords are in the reverse. uh, and yes, you have been dealing with a thief. You have been dealing with somebody in your midst that thought that they can actually steal from you. They could actually deceive you, or take your place, lie about in regards to you, and just make themselves look pretty and awesome and amazing, and that they are the one, and whatever the fucking shit that happened here. It's what I'm feeling, and the spirit is actually giving me. I feel the chills right now. But the Queen of Swords, you're going to be actually very reasonable. You're going to give people the chance to actually explain themselves. And this is a very good thing, but you're going to keep yourself in control. I mean, you have your sword raised. You know the truth. Nobody can actually come with other bullshit and horse shit and whatever the fucking shit they are trying to show to you or tell you, words without facts are dead. And if people come with blah blah blah, I love you, sparkles, sprinkles, whatever the fucking shit they say, if they don't show you through their actions the truth, and that's the reason for you. I mean, for you knowing the truth and the divine actually revealing it to you this clearly, this real, this penetrating, this. I mean, there's nothing else. Justice is holding the sword up. I mean, I'm gonna cut the fucking hell out of you, says the justice. You don't stand any other chances with me. You are or you're fucking not. To be or not to fucking be. That is the real question. And Shakespeare here, poor guy, he had his reasons. I mean, in regards to divine partners, in regards to you as a divine partner, and in regards to your divine partner, somebody that is called and meant here for you, it was meant from the beginning, even from this lifetime and all these lifetimes. They were like contracts, spiritual marriages. Somebody's not satisfied with the Four of Cups in the reverse here, and somebody's like moving towards calmer water with the Six of Swords. And again, the Six of Swords and the Ace of Swords is the Seven of Swords. Somebody has a clarity in regards to the thief in the mist. A thief, a liar, a deceiver, a devil, even if it's a woman or a man. But somebody's not satisfied in regards to, if emotions. They spilled, the cup from the divine anyway. They had three cups standing there, but this is in the reverse. This person clearly lost an opportunity, missed an opportunity, emotional opportunity to actually maybe, have you in that specific real way. And they lost a real connection, a real offer from the divine that was a gift, that was a blessing, that was true happiness, joy, fulfillment, all that. But do not fret, because the divine is showing me clearly here, guys, divine feminines, that you are meant to be somebody that is was divinely meant for you. Because the divine, even from the beginning, saw what was going to happen. He saw the end from the beginning of this situation. So you cannot actually like it. And the spirit tells me it's true, because the Ace of Swords fell from this deck with this next deck that I'm going to use to clarify for you. The Ace of Swords, this is the truth. The divine saw the end even from the beginning. He knew exactly what is going to happen. He knew exactly that you're going to meet somebody from a past life that is going to actually mess with you. He's going to deceive you. He's going to lie. He's going to cheat. He's going to even participate in fucking murder against you. And this person is the enemy. Maybe you think that this is your divine partner, but if they betrayed and cheated on you once, only once, I'm not saying multiple times, this person is a karmic. This person is somebody that is actually condemned, somebody that condemned themselves, condemned their soul to whatever the fuck they wanted to condemn it. in their ignorance, in their stupidity, in their disobedience, in their stubbornness, in their whatever deceitfulness this person, fell into. Because, the devil is a liar, a thief, and a murderer. There is nothing good coming out of this fucking shit. No, there is not life. It's death. It's destruction. There is nothing remaining. Do you understand? This person chose destruction. They chose to actually um, condemn their soul, condemn their future, their destiny, the future of their lives, in their lives, or their children, their children's children, generation upon generation upon them, and they're cursed because they received guidance, clarity, illumination. The divine was at work clearly here. Divine families do not regret whatever the hell happened. It was not meant. It was meant only to teach you and show you and open your eyes and awaken you in some sort of specific way. This is the contract, okay? So do not go crazy berserk. Here is no need for this. Be thankful and grateful for the lessons. Be thankful and grateful to the divine for whatever you had to go through and the people that you met and the attacks and whatever it is. Okay? I see the Four of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is not actually needing time to actually rest. You're not sick. You're not actually a tree, so you can actually move, do something, move in your life, keep on moving forward, divine feminines. This is the message that I received clearly for you in regards to this month. Okay, let's see what other clarification we have here for the month of September. And the Ten of Pentacles fell in the reverse. These people are actually, talk smack against you. They didn't receive their family or their happiness or their home or whatever abundance with this Ten of Pentacles. This is clearly, judgment at the bottom of the deck. This is such a confirmation for the haters that actually try to actually put you to death, put you to sleep, whatever. They try to steal your light. They try to make you blind. Feel that you're not worthy, that you're not, that you're not well received, that you're not accepted. There is judgment, and this is something coming maybe from a member of your family, a member of this person that you're dealing with, a family, friends, somebody that is very very close, and very, maybe somebody that is of a bloodline or the same bloodline as them, maybe somebody removed, somebody even further, maybe somebody that were it was their family in the past life, and in this lifetime they were not supposed to be together with this person because this person was their family in the past life. That's why this person never had a chance and opportunity to make a family or a home with this person. This person was clearly their mother, their sister, their aunt, their uncle, and they were fucking with them, trying to build a fucking marriage, children. And this is not possible. If you fuck with somebody from a past life, this is fucking incest because this person is your bloodline. It is not only for one generation, it's for all generations. If you meet your sister that was your bloodline in a past life, it's fucking incest. This is not possible in front of the divine. That's why it's fucking karmic. Maybe I was actually my ex, which is a karmic. Maybe he was my brother. How in the fucking hell how I was supposed to be fucking my brother? Many people don't say like this, but the divine has shown it to me multiple times like this, and I understood that my ex, I mean my divine, this karmic counterpart in the past life, he actually fucked with his sister, his real bloodline, the same mother and the same father, and this is fucking insane. You cannot do this. This is cursing your bloodlines forever and ever. Why do these people come in this fucking relationships and they use this whatever blah blah blah, they make it, oh no, this is such a tragic, this is the fucking shit here, but because it's demonic, because it's not sacred, it's not divine, it's the divine doesn't want us to, every man to go and fuck with every woman and every woman with every man is not possible. You understand? This mixture of all these people, all these karmics, all these brothers and sisters and family members that they were dealing with, it is judgment. Clearly, this caused death, and this is death, and through death, you're going to be judged to whatever life. And it's not going to be, I mean, it's going to be a second death and a second life, which is going to be forever, eternal. This is what the Word of God says. Judgment tells me that something happened in the past life with this family member that was brought in this lifetime with this person or with you, person watching. And I mean, we have we have all fallen. We are all sinners. We have all failed from the grace of God because of Adam and Eve, because of disobedience, because we didn't actually see it clearly. We were blinded by the fucking lies and deceitfulness of our own whatever belief or lies that they were actually projected and shown to us even from the beginning. And who came with the fucking lies and deceitfulness and murder? Who? The enemy, clearly. And the enemy, of course, is gonna attack the divine through humanity. This is a word even from the beginning. Many people will say, "What fucking word? This is not a word." Man, if you don't have your eyes open, or woman, it's your problem. This is not the divine's problem. But in the end, because you didn't listen, you didn't believe, you condemn yourself. You made yourself believe lies and not the truth. You are not courageous and strong enough to look for the truth in this reality, in with yourself. Ask for the truth from the divine. Search, seek, knock, ask, do whatever is needed for you to actually be doing this shit that it's meant for you. For you. Because whatever is meant for me, it's meant for me. And nobody's going to be held responsible for that. As I'm not going to be held responsible for those who don't want to actually grab the truth of the reality of their lives. Whatever happened, whatever is still happening. Okay? I see the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The truth is clearly out. There are no ships to come in regards to the Three of Wands in the reverse. Nothing is going to come back to these people that actually deceived and used whatever tricks in their sleeves, whatever manipulations, whatever constrictions, whatever the fuck they used, lies, deceitfulness, talking negative, talking bad, inventing, whatever stories these people in. I don't fucking care. I don't give a damn. You understand? King of Pentacles as well jumped here from this deck. Again, Four of Cups in the reverse in this deck as well with Six of Swords behind him. And it's like it's like a deja vu. It's something that is going to probably shock you in the month of September, Divine Feminine, that is going to probably, it's going to happen repeatedly as a deja vu for you. But you're going to have this mental clarity. You're going to have this change of perspective. You're going to have this revelation that you are not satisfied with somebody that I mean, it was shown to them, man. It was shown to them even from the beginning. You're not satisfied with somebody that is complacent into bullshit, into shit, into wasting time, into investing in people and relationships that fuck you up every single day and every single time. And this is clearly what is happening here in regards to emotions. I mean, they are, blood sucking vampires, emotional vampire, and, these demons, whatever the fucking toxic people, demons, inside of people that your divine counterpart or even you in the past chose, and you went with it, and you accepted it, and everything actually brought you to your knees, because I know that it brought me to my knees. And the high priestess at the bottom here on top of the death, yes, you had to go through a death and the rebirth, even probably an actual death, to actually be restored and awakened and received as a high priestess, because you have been found innocent in the judgment of the divine through the justice card, through the position in the three-dimensional in this lifetime that you have received. This is very, very clearly. You have not been found guilty, you have been found innocent in some sort of kind of ignorant kind of way, because we are all ignorant in so many ways. We are. I'm still so ignorant about so many things. I still go through this process of awakening and working on myself, and clearly understanding more and more what I need to release, what I need to accept, what I need to actually not be able ever to accept, put barriers, and to put ground grounding, ground myself in this position, and grounding my position into what the divine is actually truly clearly revealing to me. And this is everybody, every person's process. Two of Wands again here, but I'm gonna shuffle because I need the last six cards to clarify this. Oh my God, all these cards fell. I'm gonna have some more Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Nothing clearly is keeping you from your success, and you're not stuck. You clearly are moving, and you're called to be moving in the month of September. On my feet fell the World card on top of the Empress here. All the four fixed signs, of course, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the World card on top of the Empress here. You have finished something very, very important, a very old cycle that comes from possibly a past life, as I see here clearly. You understood something that happened to you in a past life. Or clearly in the month of September, the divine is going to work very, very straight and forward and clear to you through this Ace of Swords that we saw in the both decks, and they are clearly on the board here. The Justice card with the, and the Queen of Swords with their swords raised up, and of course adjusting, balancing the scale, receiving justice, what is justly yours, something that was took from you, stolen from you. The next three cards that fell here are the Eight of Swords upright, the Ten of Cups, well, the Eight of Swords on top of the Justice. So yes, you clearly have been freeing yourself, or you still need a little bit more, and you're going to free yourself from any mental prisons, any mental constrictions, spiritual constrictions, whatever the spirit clearly is showing to you and is telling to you is like to free your mind, to free yourself, because it's your justice, it's your and eight of and six of swords, 14, which is a five of swords. Yes, you clearly have been bamboozled in regards to your psychic, and you have been probably kept yourself in a, kept on lying to yourself in some specific way, or you're going to keep in the month of September to do this, but it's not necessary. Do not stop lying to yourself, my friends. Ten of Cups up right on top of the Star card. Yes, truly, you're receiving this promise of, healing, true happiness, joy, fulfillment, completion in emotional completion, because you're enlightened. You're seeing through the veil. You're seeing truly in the month of September who you truly are, who you truly meant to be. And again, with the Star card at the bottom of the deck, and the Seven of Swords here, the last card that fell, with the last three cards, guys, here, standing on your, on your high horse here and defending your position, defending your beliefs, your hard work, your determination, your, your ascension process, all this, road to yourself, road to spirituality, to love, to completion, completion, fulfillment, understanding, awakening, ascension, everything that it's in regards to this, because somebody is going to stand for this divine partnership. The right person is going to stand, and you're going to be able to celebrate. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, it actually jumped before when I was pre-shuffling, but it fell with other, cards. Somebody's wish wheel is not actually turning, because in the past they were manipulating something in regards to the destiny, fate, whatever the divine has meant in regards to this situation. Somebody tried to manipulate. That's why this person is receiving the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, or maybe as you saw yourself, because you stopped yourself in the past. You were dealing with a third party situation here with the Three of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but the situation is already time to actually release it and heal it. These are the messages for you for the month of September, Divine Feminines. I wish you all peace, love, and light, and I will see you all in my next message. Bye for now.